They told us the 2025 BET Awards would be a celebration, a night of glitz, glam, gratitude, and greatness. A space to uplift Black excellence, where the spotlight shines on our icons, legends, and rising stars. But what no one expected, not the press, not the fans, and certainly not the BET producers, was that the real drama would happen after the cameras stopped rolling. Because somewhere backstage, under the dim emergency lighting and muffled panic, a moment unfolded that turned the entire industry on its head. A physical altercation, a viral scandal, and a brutal fall from grace. Claressa Shields, the undefeated champion known worldwide as the GWAT, the greatest woman of all time in boxing, now lies in the ICU. Her condition remains critical, and at the center of the chaos, Remy Ma, rap royalty turned accused assailant, caught on security footage in a violent rage. But the question everyone's asking is not just what happened, but why it happened. What could have led a decorated MC, a wife, and once redeemed figure to attack someone so publicly, so brazenly, and with such intent? And what role, if any, did Papoose, Remy's longtime husband and Claressa's now questioned friend, play in it all? Strap in, because what we're about to unpack is more than celebrity gossip. It's betrayal, power, violence, and the unraveling of a Black love story we thought we understood. From the outside, the BET Awards began as expected. Celebrities rolled in, dripping in designer, gliding down the red carpet like royalty. Flashbulbs popped. Media outlets swarmed to get interviews. There was laughter, flirtation, elegance, and energy in the air. But something else was brewing too. Something no one could quite place. A slight tension, an unspoken anticipation, and then it happened. Claressa Shields stepped onto the carpet with none other than Papoose, Remy Ma's husband. Or, as some have started calling him online, the man in the middle. They walked in sync, matching black and gold, smiling, relaxed. It didn't scream scandal, not right away. But to those who'd been following the breadcrumbs for months, it was the moment everything snapped into focus. Pap, known for his undying loyalty to Remy, suddenly looked like a man walking on new ground. And Claressa? She looked proud, confident, even, comfortable. And that's what raised eyebrows. Because this wasn't their first time being seen together, not by a long shot. Back in May, at a charity boxing gala, Claressa was spotted front row during Pap's spoken word performance, hyping him like a ring girl between rounds. Her energy was playful, protective, affectionate, and fans took note. Then came the infamous Instagram Live, the wine glass, the mood lighting, the statement. Pap is the realest in the game. No cap, people screen recorded it, debated it, speculated, but everyone moved on. No confirmation, no confrontation. Just tension. Until now. What made the story truly explosive was the fact that Remy Ma wasn't even supposed to be at the BET Awards. Sources say she turned down the invitation weeks ago. After all, her nomination had been pulled due to legal complications, and she was already facing mounting pressure from sponsors and industry partners over her recent online behavior. Cryptic posts, passive-aggressive captions, and a streak of unfollows that fans noticed immediately. She had gone radio silent on her marriage, refusing to post photos of her and Pap, ignoring anniversary dates, and even dodging interview questions about their relationship status. But then, the twist, at the last minute, Remy books a luxury suite across the street from the BET venue. A security source, who asked not to be named, claims she asked for a room with full view of the red carpet. Suspicious? Extremely. Premeditated? That's what many are now wondering. As Claressa and Papoose made their rounds on the carpet, Bits cameras showed the love and light. But the security cams backstage were about to catch something much darker. According to multiple insiders, the moment Claressa and Papoose stepped off the carpet, they were approached by a BET staffer about their presentation segment. That's when, out of nowhere, Remy Ma appeared, dressed in a blood-red gown that would later be described as almost symbolic, as if she had come dressed for vengeance. The footage, which leaked online shortly after the incident, is grainy but clear enough to tell the story. Remy doesn't speak. She doesn't hesitate. She charges. Her hands grab Claressa's hair as she lands what looks like a direct right hook to her jaw. Claressa stumbles back, trying to defend herself, but she's caught off guard. Two security guards rush in, but the damage is already done. Claressa hits her head on the corner of a metal riser. Screams erupt. Staff scatter. Papoose stands still, wide-eyed, paralyzed. In the footage, you can hear Remy yell something, a line now burned into social media's memory. "You thought you could parade her around in front of me." It was raw, unhinged, and terrifying. Claressa was rushed to the nearest trauma center and later transferred to ICU. Medical staff confirmed she had a concussion, possible internal bleeding, and a deep gash above her right eye. A nurse, speaking anonymously, told reporters, "She wasn't just injured. She was almost unresponsive. We had to stabilize her within minutes. This wasn't a shove. She was attacked." Online, the reactions came in like a tsunami. Cardi B tweeted, "This BET drama more violent than my music videos. Wuff." 50 Cent reposted the fight clip with his classic instigator vibe. "Told y'all Remy ain't the one. Bet Claressa learned today." TikTok users began editing the footage into montages, soundtracked by dramatic piano music and captions like "Remy Ma," from Queen to Cautionary Tale. But it wasn't just social media doing the autopsy. Journalists, fans, and industry insiders began pulling the receipts, piecing together a narrative. And the narrative wasn't flattering, not for anyone involved. BET immediately started damage control. All footage from the red carpet involving Papoose and Claressa vanished from their official YouTube channel and Instagram. The network released a bland, generic statement referencing an unanticipated backstage conflict and promising to respect the privacy of all involved. But no one was buying it. The leaked footage continued to spread like wildfire. Twitter threads dissected every frame. Reddit posts on r/BTRawl 2025 grew by the hour. Then another layer unfolded. A supposed BET crew member in a ski mask went live, claiming Remy bribed a stagehand to bypass security. That crew member has now reportedly been suspended, alongside 2 others suspected of leaking the surveillance video. And just when we thought the chaos had peaked, Claressa's sister Toya went live from outside the hospital. In tears, she said, "That ain't a woman, that's a monster. My sister's fighting for her life, and you want to tell me this ain't personal. Papoose, you weak for letting this happen." Claressa's legal team has already filed a restraining order against Remy Ma and is preparing a multi-million-dollar lawsuit for physical damages, emotional distress, and career harm. Her trainer says she'll be out of the ring for at least 6 months, possibly more. Endorsement deals are on hold. Fights are being canceled. And the boxing community is rallying behind her. Even Jake Paul tweeted, "Remy's wild, but I'd still take Claressa in 3. Get well, champ." Remy Ma, meanwhile, is now facing potential felony charges. Given her previous conviction, this new assault could land her in prison for up to 8 years. Sponsors are cutting ties. Fashion brands are quietly pulling her from campaigns. Bet may never book her again. And public sympathy, it's slipping fast. Papoose has remained largely silent through it all. No interviews, no posts, no clarifications. Just one Instagram story. Plain black background, white text. When loyalty feels like betrayal, it was never real to begin with. No context, no explanation. But to fans that said everything. Was he talking about Claressa? About Remy himself? Then came the most haunting revelation yet. According to a hospital worker who broke confidentiality and is now under investigation, Claressa briefly regained consciousness. And when asked what happened, she whispered, "He set me up." Those 4 words have now spun the narrative completely. Was this more than a love triangle? Was Claressa lured into a setup she didn't see coming? Did Papoose play both sides? What started as a night of celebration turned into an explosive, violent, career-altering scandal that may never be forgotten. And the truth? We still don't fully know it. But we do know this. Claressa Shields may never fight the same again. Remy Ma may lose everything she rebuilt. And Papoose? He's either the silent victim or the architect of a scandal no one saw coming. What do you think happened? Was Remy pushed to the edge? Did Claressa get caught in something she never asked for? Or is this a story of loyalty, betrayal, and revenge, all playing out in front of a stunned audience? Drop your theories in the comments below. Subscribe for real-time updates because this is still developing. And turn on those notifications because if this is how one night ended, the fallout is just beginning.